Trinity B1 GESE English exam. Practice with me. Questions and answers, modes of transport. So here's another example, and the examiner could start with, do you take public transport in the UK? So I don't care how you came to the exam center today. I just want to know, do you normally take public transport? Do you take public transport in the UK? Yes, I often take the bus. Great. So now I, the examiner, have the information about the bus. I'm going to use this. Why do you take the bus? I take the bus because the bus stop is near my house. If your person already answered in the present tense, yes, I often take the bus to work because the bus stop is near my house, that's okay, because the examiner would already check that off, giving reasons. But if they didn't say it, it's also okay. The examiner will ask why. Why do you take the bus? So now I know you take the bus and the bus stop's near your house. I want to find out these other things. So I could ask, how often do you take the bus? I take the bus to work, so Monday to Friday. The examiner has their checklist. They still have these 3 to deal with. Have you ever taken a train in the UK? I know you take the bus. Have you ever taken a train in the UK? Yes, I have taken a train in the UK. I took the train to the airport last year. We need a preferences one. The examiner could ask, do you prefer the train or the bus? Or they could ask something like this. Do you prefer public transport in the UK or in your home country? I prefer public transport in my home country because it's cheaper than the UK. Any answer is fine. The examiner's just looking for you to say, I prefer this to that because. Future tense, will you take the bus at the weekend? No. At the weekend, my husband doesn't work, so he will drive us by car. We will go shopping. You could always answer another sentence if you want. Notice in our previous example, we started with simple past. If I didn't hear a simple past answer by now, then I would ask the candidates, did you take the bus last week? Yes, I took the bus to work last week. Often by this point in the exam, I will have already heard simple past in one of these other answers if your person gave extra details. So I might not need to ask a simple past question, but I could. That's how it works. So the examiner has these topics, they have these buckets, and they're just going to ask questions in those topic areas so that they can mark it off the list. I said it before and I'll say it again. The examiner wants your person to pass. They're not trying to trick them, to confuse them. They will usually start with a present or simple past question in these sections, in all of them. They don't want to jump into present perfect. They're not going to jump into the hardest question. They're going to jump into an easy one. How did you come to the exam center today? Do you normally take public transport? If they heard your person say something so they know your person knows something, they will often reuse that. So if in earlier section your person said they go to work, they take the bus, they've somehow heard a little bit of a piece of something that they know your person does something and they've said it, they'll use it again. So if I heard you talk about taking the bus to work, I might bring it up again and I want to hear you say it again. I take the bus to work Monday to Friday. I took the bus to work yesterday. Sometimes, in a few occasions, students who are really good will say to me, I already told you I take the bus to work. And they get a little annoyed. I know. I heard you. That's why I'm using it. So don't get stressed if you think, oh, an examiner, they're not thinking at all. We are actually. We're trying to make it so that you can answer us because this is B1. B1, we're here. And we want you to be successful. Keep studying. Keep learning English.